Did you know Ash Ketchum is actually the world champion? No, I'm not making this stuff up. Ash Ketchum just did the impossible. He was the first trainer to end former world champion Leon's win streak in the finals of the Masters tournament. I still can't believe this actually happened. Like, what? Isn't this the same guy who the writers wrote to lose countless times, league after league, season after season, generation after generation? Wasn't it the same frustrating defeat over and over? Well, at least until the Alola League. And even though that was a real league victory, it felt just a bit less prestigious in comparison to the more well-established leagues in the previous regions, being new and allowing anyone to participate, including Ash's classmates from Alola. But this, now no one can make fun of Ash Ketchum. No one can make those hilarious memes that denounce the eternal 10-year-old, especially in comparison to his red brethren. Get it? Red. Okay, let's get into this video because this victory was insane, and where the hell is Ash gonna go next? Wait, there's no Gen 9 anime announced yet? Oh no. Okay, so first, congratulations to the young man. But before that even, Pikachu, where do I even start with you? From the beginning? Like when Ash first held you for the very first time and then you thundershocked him? Yeah, the battle even referred to this. Heck, this battle even brought in the single most powerful, most well done cameo that Journeys has ever done, and that was to bring back Ash Ketchum's entire team. Not just for watching, but to motivate Pikachu to take one more last stand. I'm talking about that extremely powerful sequence of emotions that came when Pikachu just had a fast-paced, intense showdown with Charizard and just collapsed. I thought that was it. I was devastated, despite being alright with Ash's potential defeat, but oh man, that cameo was genius. The emotions when it brought back the starting crew with Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Ash's very own Charizard, and the rest of Ash's Kanto team. I could literally feel the OG series flash through my head that I watched as a kid. And then they continued this with Ash's other regional teams, and I was left speechless, just reminiscing, remembering all those episodes I've watched growing up as a kid, remembering how much I cheered for those very own Pokemon when they were the star of the show. I never really considered their relationship with Pikachu, but it all made so much sense. This was without a doubt the best cameo in Journeys, and for Pikachu to take one last stand in this fashion was probably the best ever last stand moments in the Pokemon anime or anime in general. And before the final clash between Pikachu and Charizard, I want to at least mention how the battle, at least between Pikachu and Charizard, was ridiculously well done up to this point. The emotions felt when Ash or Leon desperately commanded their Pokemon, the animation of the battle itself, this didn't feel like an ordinary Journeys Pokemon battle, nor did it feel like any other Pokemon battle done previously in the Pokemon anime. It truly felt like the final battle. No second chances, no moving on to the next league, no starting over. The stakes were high. After all, this battle did determine the world champion, not just one of those weak, meager regional champion titles. And you could see Ash's hunger for victory, but even more so, that hunger was manifested so strongly in Pikachu. Really, Pikachu deserves so much credit here, and Ash would definitely attest to that. I want to briefly mention that Gigantamax Cinderace versus Gigantamax Pikachu was alright, but it felt like an ordinary Journeys battle, aka rushed and lacking the emotional impact that better Pokemon battles should have. I'm glad they rushed it, however, because it gave more screen time for the Pikachu versus Charizard showdown. Also, I did not forget the trainer cameos in this battle. Misty returned, Brock returned, May returned, Max returned, Dawn of course returned, Iris returned, Serena returned, Clement returned, Bonnie returned, and the whole Alola gang returned. Those that I just mentioned were all of Ash's former main companions, all watching Ash to take on his biggest challenge yet, cheering for him wholeheartedly. Just like the cameo involving Ash's Pokemon, these trainer cameos were super powerful. I didn't realize how attached I was to the anime nor to the characters until this very moment. But when they got their screen time, man, I actually spent my whole life, at least up to this point, adoring this damn kids show. The battles, the story, Ash, and the characters. My whole life. If I could pick anything that characterized the entirety of my life, it would be Pokemon. So seeing my viewership for all these years being acknowledged in this way, I was so happy. Tears level of happy even. Thank you, Pokemon. I'm glad to have met you. Wait, Isn't that the title for Journeys episode 135? Is this the end of the anime? So before I end the video, I want to discuss the future of the Pokemon anime in brevity. Where's the announcement of the next season of the Pokemon anime? We're already going to clearly miss the November start date for new Pokemon anime generations, but shouldn't we have gotten an announcement by now? If, as episode 135 implies, the ending to Pokemon Journeys is near December 9th, shouldn't there be at least some information on the Scarlet and Violet rendition of the Pokemon anime? Well, I have discouraging news for you. We have nothing. We've only been informed of the animation studio facing production struggles for some time now, which is scary. And it's even more so scary when we consider we haven't had a Pokemon movie in nearly 2 years, and we won't have one for the foreseeable future. And to top it all off, Ash's greatest achievement, becoming the world champion, might be the last we see on screen. Because when you think about it, where does Ash go from here? It wouldn't make sense to base the next rendition of the anime off a regional league, and using another world coronation series would be redundant. So what would Ash do next? To answer that question, we'd have to consider Ash's very vague dream of becoming a Pokemon master. What does that exactly mean? Catching every Pokemon? Certainly not, we have Go for that. Becoming the strongest trainer in the world? Well, Ash kinda already achieved that, disregarding any stronger trainers that skipped out on this tournament, Tobias. So what else is there? I don't know. So I'm gonna ask you. In the comments below, please share what you think Ash will do next, or will he even do anything? Are we getting a new main character to the Pokemon anime? Or even worse, is this the end of the Pokemon anime as we know it? Share all your thoughts in the comments. You better. I want to read what other fellow Pokemon enthusiasts think about what will happen next. But anyways, this is it for Ash's story and journeys. Despite the hiccups along the way, despite the frustrations of missed opportunities and frankly poor writing choices, Journey's final battle between Ash and Leon was spectacular. One of the all-time greats for sure. The dynamic between Ash and Leon was awesome. And to end on a high note, thank you, Pokemon Journeys. Thank you for delivering such an awesome fight that moved new fans and longtime fans alike. Subscribe and thanks for watching.